Hello, and welcome to Keep It Spicy, our kitchen, where we are cooking up delicious meals. Today, we are going to teach you guys about our delicious gourmet
Shoodie bread.
So many people have been asking us about, what do you do with it? So we're going to give you a little story about how it came about. Make so many different recipes with our Shoodie bread, so you can see how versatile it is. So our whole thing is we're going to keep it simple, we're going to keep it scrumptious, and we're going to keep it spicy, no matter what room of the house you're in. So check out these t-shirts. These t-shirts are on our webpage. Go to Keep It Spicy, and spicy spelled SPICEY.com on our webpage to purchase these t-shirts so you can be one of our Keep It Spicy ambassadors. We also have our gourmet line of smoked spices on our website. This is our sample set. And this is our regular set here. Let me do the Vanna White for
These are 4-ounce sets.
4, 4.5, and 5 ounce. So depends on which one you're getting. And then these are sample set. They're like 1 ounce each. Look,
samples are really good.
They are really good. Everybody buys these because they come in a pack of 6. So you got your gourmet smoked granulated kosher salt, gourmet smoked granulated garlic, gourmet smoked cracked black pepper, gourmet smoked paprika, gourmet smoked granulated onion, and everybody's favorite gourmet smoked brown sugar. It's going to be good in baked beans, yams. I made yam Sunday. Bacon. We just made some salmon with it and put some on some salmon. And smoked it with our little bourbon staves. We used little chunks of bourbon stave. It was so good. Our website again is keepitspicy.com. So check us out. Check out our amazing line of gourmet smoked spices and our amazing Shoodie bread. So,
everybody's favorite right now.
My husband has taken my grandmother's recipe and his grandmother's recipe and combined it and made this.
Modified them the whole lot.
Yes, he did. This delicious, one-of-a-kind cornbread. And it's the only cornbread mix on the planet that is versatile, where you can make griddle cakes, which we'll be making tonight. We're going to make skillet cornbread in a skillet, and we're going to make some muffins. So this can be made any way you want to make it. Any way you make it, it's going to come out creamy and delicious every single time you make it. So hats off to you for creating this.
Thank you.
Let's get started.
Now, I want to tell you guys, I created this cornbread. I had a friend of mine just.
While he's talking, I'm going to spray this pan.
This cornbread that I used to make, and every time she came on the house, Tonya, tell Ron to make that cornbread.
Tell Ron to make me some cornbread every time. So she started taking pictures, and every time we go somewhere, she show everybody him making a cornbread. When she saw him, she said, "Look, I got your picture. Look at this one. Now look at this one," and swipe that camera and show him all the different times that she captured it.
Right.
And several years ago, when she was over, we have a big fish fry usually at our house. Yeah, big fish fry, about 200 people. And he made cornbread. And she says, "My God, this is so good." I said, "You know what? My husband and Daddy make the best cornbread in the world, and I'm going to start selling that cornbread." And that was like 10 years ago. So we started in 2015 with this dynamic recipe. And we had to get it patented and trademarked because somebody tried to steal our idea. So we got to capture it, make sure it didn't happen. But you can get this on our website and a few places locally. So go to our webpage and find out some places that you can purchase this. So this is the creator of that dynamic cornbread.
Shoodie bread.
He's gonna.
My granddaughter. Well, our granddaughter.
Her name is Shoodie.
Shoodie. No, we call her Shoodie.
Yeah, I call it the Bonnie. You call it Shoodie.
So when we're done with
my daughter, Corey said name the bread after her.
My daughter said, let's name this bread Shoodie bread. Shoodie bread. I like it. It's got a ring to it. It's catchy.
And every time we go somewhere, like the farmer's market and the different places we go, we sell out. We cannot keep this in stock. We had a gentleman to come. He bought a container. The next day he came back and said, "I got to have some of that Shoodie bread. Matter of fact, give me 2 containers." And he came with 2 beautiful blondes, and they both bought a container each. They said they had it for breakfast. And I said, "Well, what did you put on it?" He said, "I just put syrup on it like it was pancakes." And he made it the griddle cakes on top of the stove. And that's what they had for breakfast. I mean, it was just really nice to hear somebody just appreciate all the work that we've done.
Fine cooking.
But we know it's good because everywhere we go, we sell out of it. So you got to get you some of this Shoodie bread. So right now, I'm going to make some muffins I just sprayed the pan. But the reason I'm going to show you how versatile this is because I'm going to put some Shoodie bread down. Then I'm going to put a meatball in that Shoodie bread. So this is like an appetizer that you can have, or you can have it, you know, with your meal. So when you bite into it, you're going to get that meatball inside your Shoodie bread. You can put them in a baggie, and that's a perfect meal for you to take if you are on the go, going to the beach, or if you need a snack while you're at work. Just pop that meatball in your Shoodie bread. We've done this with, for a quick snack. We've done this with some shredded chicken, chicken chunks, with barbecue chicken.
Chicken and barbecue was good.
Yeah, so you could do so many different things. So I'm going to go ahead and get my meatballs. We'll put some Shoodie bread in. Here, let's go ahead and do it right now. How about that?
There you go, yeah.
Get started. So I sprayed the pan, and I put about 2 spoonfuls in there.
Hamburger now or what?
I'm gonna put the hamburger in next. You can add cheese to this. You can add some hot peppers to this. And these are some meatballs that we have made. So you just plop the meatball in and cover it up for me, honey. And then put some Shoodie bread on top. That's gonna be so good. That's it. This is a meal right here in itself.
That's good. I got my bread already in here.
That's enough, that's enough.
Yes, I don't want to do it. You don't want me to do it? I'm going to do right.
I'm going to put a little bit of water in here so our pan doesn't burn. Bake this in the oven for just about 16 to 20 minutes, not that long. It depends on the heat in your oven, how hot it gets. These are going to be so good. So let's pop these in there. Alright, so get those griddle cakes going over here.
Now,
he's going to show you
how to make the griddle cakes.
How to make the griddle cake. The best, if you bake this in the oven, if you make griddle cakes, it's going to come out rich,
it's going to be
creamy,
all
delicious.
One jar.
Any way you want to. And these last in the refrigerator for about 4 to 5 weeks, and they last in the freezer for about 6 months. So if you don't want to use the whole thing right now, stick it in the fridge. You can just use it every Sunday, and in 5 weeks, come on back and get you another jug. Or you can stick it in the freezer until you're ready to use it. It's totally up to you. But I want to share this one thing that we made a little earlier, you guys. We made a cornbread salad. Check it out! Oh my God!
As I would say,
The camera crew had it, and they were so impressed because a lot of people haven't heard of cornbread salad. And my husband was teasing me, telling me that I don't make it enough. But all it is our Shoodie bread, crumbled it up. Then I put a layer of lettuce, and then we added a layer of homemade dressing, which was made out of sour cream, and then we added a little mayonnaise, and we add 2 different kind of Keep It Spicy gourmet smoked spices in here. Stirred it up. It was so good. Put a layer of that down. Then you started over with, we had some red, yellow, and orange peppers. We had red onions. We put beans, brown beans that he made, not out of a can.
Homemade brown beans.
So if you like beans and cornbread, you would love this. Then we put some corn, fresh corn in there. You can use canned. I'd rather you use frozen because it's better for you.
Scallions.
And crumble that on there.
Scallions and bacon. Oh, yes.
So then we put another layer of, we put the tomatoes. Then another layer of crumbled cornbread on top. Another layer of sauce. Then we added some cheese, and I used the hickory smoked cheese that we shredded ourselves. And then we put some scallions on top. So this is so good. I'm gonna have some more in just a minute. So you guys can see it. Yes. So Shoodie bread can be made into a salad. It can be made into muffins. So I'm gonna make them into mini muffins right now. Let me show you. So I need to spray this real quick. And these, you go ahead and do yours.
Okay, I'm gonna do the same bread, Shoodie bread. I'm making griddle cakes. This one bottle will probably make about 30 griddle cakes at about this big around. I'm talking about 30 of them. And you will be amazed how much the bottle can make.
It's 32 ounces.
And it also makes a whole cast iron skillet.
A whole cast iron skillet, which I'm going to demonstrate in just a few minutes so you guys can see. It makes griddle cakes. We can bake it in the oven. Shoodie bread is going to come out rich and creamy any way you make it. So I'm so glad we finally got this on the market. We've been talking about it. Like I said, we had a girlfriend who loves him to make cornbread.
Love my cornbread.
He makes a good hot water cornbread. Everybody can't make hot water cornbread, but my husband can. And it comes out
Well,
rich.
your dad can too.
Well, my daddy can. Yes, he can. Shout out to my daddy for his delicious cornbread also.
Yeah, your dad, it's cornbread, hot water cornbread. It's pretty good.
I'm just going to refill some peppers. I'm going to put a few peppers in here in the muffins. Just put it on top. Make them pretty.
Remember me? I don't know you.
I mean, you can do so many things. Anything you want to do with this Shoodie bread, it's going to work. So these are little appetizers that I make when we go different places. Just some little peppers that we chopped up. Can I get some water, honey? I'm going to put some water here so the pan doesn't burn. We're going to bake these. Now, these don't have to bake that long. They bake anywhere from 6 to 9 minutes.
Mini Shoodie bread.
Depending upon the temperature of your oven. So let's add some water. Get these in there. And then we're going to show you. We're going to do a loaded Shoodie bread where we bake it in the oven. And I put peppers, onions, corn, saute that in the skillet. So we're going to show you how easy it is to make that. Bake it in the oven. And then I put pieces of chunks of cream cheese in there. So when you bite it, you got this creaminess of the cheese coming out. Then I add chunks of a hickory cheddar, or any type of cheese you like. You can use Asiago, you can use Gouda, whatever cheese you like.
Gouda. I like Gouda with mine.
In that skillet, so you cut it up in pieces, and when you got it, you bite into it, that creaminess, that richness.
Make me want to say what?
And that softness, you're going to enjoy it. All right, baby, open the oven for me, please. So these are going in next. So we're going to go and do our oven-baked Shoodie bread. Show you how delicious it's going to be in the oven. I'm going to put these yellow, orange, and red peppers in our skillet. Let those saute back here. This is one of our favorites that we have for Sunday dinner and take to a lot of people's houses when we go to dinner at people's houses. I'm going to add some onions that we have in here. Okay, so we added the onions to the pan and let this little bit of butter we put in here melt. So we're going to let this soften, and we're going to add a little bit of Keep It Spicy granulated garlic powder. And then we're going to add a little bit of Keep It Spicy granulated onion.
My favorite. Hook it up a little more. Yeah, I like it.
And let this saute a bit. Let me turn it up a little bit. Yes. So we're going to let this sweat. This is going in the oven, you guys. This is how we load up our Shoodie bread. This is called loaded Shoodie bread. And I add corn, even though we got a little bit of corn already in the mix. We're going to add a little bit more. You get some vegetables going on while you eating that delicious Shoodie bread. We're going to let this soften. Just a little bit. Can I have some of that pepper over there, sir? Give it a little bit of cracked black pepper on top of that. All right, so.
And then we talking. Oh, you gonna add some brown sugar in that too?
We add our Keep It Spicy smoked brown sugar.
I forgot about that brown
Just
sugar.
a little bit goes a long way.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
Put that in there. Ooh.
It smells so good.
You know what I've done before?
Peppers.
When it comes out of the oven, I sprinkle a little bit of the smoked brown sugar on top
of it.
And it just gives you a little bit of crunchiness when you bite into it. Oh my goodness.
I can smell it now. The sweetness of the peppers with the brown sugar on top.
Oh, it smells so good. We got a little bit of onion powder with the onion working and the granulated, gourmet smoked granulated.
Keep it spicy.
Garlic going in here. So hand me some mix over there, darling. Keep It Spicy cornbread mix. Keep It Spicy cornbread mix behind you. Yes, yes, yes.
Some more mix, okay.
All right, you turned your muffins over and you didn't tell me.
No,
I mean your griddle cakes.
That's why I had to.
You did?
Go ahead.
All right, he got griddle cakes going over there.
Go ahead.
So what we do is we're just going to pour this into our skillet cornbread, you guys.
Yes.
Check it out. This is the same Keep It Spicy mix that we made. You want to hold this spoon for me, baby?
Yeah, that probably be my lunch.
He said it'd probably be his lunch. Because I'm
cornbread.
I load this up. Everybody loves it. It is so good. And it's so easy. You're just taking the already mixed Keep It Spicy bread that we created. It's in your refrigerator section. Here you go, darling. Thank you, love. So you stir this in. Mix up your vegetables. Look at that. Look at that. I'm going to turn this off because we don't want it to cook on top. Alright, look at that. See all those chunks in there? So now, I cut up some cheddar cheese. So you put chunks of cheddar in here. If you don't want to, you don't have to. You can just stop at the vegetables. But I'm loading this up. This is what we call loaded Shoodie bread.
Right.
Put chunks of cheese.
Cheese in there. You get the brown sugar in there with the peppers. I'll just add the sweetness to the peppers and the cheese. Just add
that garlic
in your mouth and the garlic just open up everything.
And the cream cheese. We're gonna add a little bit of cream cheese that I had to let melt. So this is how I put it in. Just put little chunks in there.
All over.
Out there. Oh gosh, it's so creamy. Everybody loves this bread when I load it up like this. And I don't know, one day I just said, it's kind of a spin off my mom's recipe. She used to make a sweet corn casserole. And I said, well, let's try it with the Shoodie bread. And it has been a take ever since. So it's little pieces of cream cheese throughout there. This is kind of room temperature, so it melted on us a bit because I usually just cut it into chunks and add it in there, but it's going to still be just as good because it's going to cook in the oven.
There you go.
For 350, and depending upon the temperature of your oven, you bake it anywhere from 25 to 35 minutes. It just depends. Push that down. Oh my goodness. So this is all coming together. So I tell you guys, when I take this out, I sprinkle some cheese on top of it.
Oh, you do?
So you got the cheesiest of the loaded cornbread. So you want to put this in the oven, huh?
Yes, I can.
Woo-woo!
Look at it, guys. And I forgot to tell you, I ain't sure.
This is how it looks when it comes out. Check it out. I added a little bit of hickory smoked cheddar cheese on top. You can use any type of cheese you like. Woo! I'm gonna set this down.
That is so good.
Let's get a knife and cut into it so we can show them how delicious it is. So we're gonna use a little bit of our gourmet smoked paprika. You want to add just a little bit on top to give it some pretty color. We usually put brown sugar on here, but I want to do some paprika today.
We'll change up a little bit.
Yes. Look at that.
It kind of blends in and it's so sweet.
This is a sweet paprika.
Yes.
And he takes his time when he smokes his spice. It took him 2 years to actually master the recipe of the smoked spices. He uses hickory and a couple of other woods, but I'll tell you one that he uses. He uses bourbon staves, and that gives it a lot more flavor, and you don't have to use that much.
Yes,
so let's cut into this.
Okay. Show
you how good this is, you guys. Woo! Woo! You give me a spatula?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, look at that cream cheese and cheese. And you want to get it out? Look at that. I gotta taste it. It's hot. Woo! So good.
Look at that, guys. Oh my God.
You got the steam coming off there, but you got cream cheese, you got peppers, you got onions, you got cheese.
All in one bite.
This is a meal in itself right here.
It is.
You vegetarians would love this. It didn't take a lot of time to make.
Quick and easy.
This is already made for you.
Yes.
So you just can add any of your favorite ingredients to make Shoodie bread your own.
Right.
So let's see what those griddle cakes look like over there, darling.
We're gonna come up with the griddle cakes.
Cheese.
They already come up off her, as you can see. They already.
Look at those.
Look at this griddle cakes. This is all from
Shoodie bread.
It's one bottle. Shoodie bread. Look at that. So as you can see, we made 4 different kinds of cornbread out of this one bottle. Huh? That's amazing.
It is. We've got our
Look at this.
griddle cakes made from our Shoodie bread. We have loaded Shoodie bread made with our Shoodie bread. We've got our cornbread salad that was just crumbled up Shoodie bread with everything that you put in the salad. Corn, peppers. We use pinto beans because nothing's like beans and cornbread. And let's check on the items in our oven. Give them a couple more minutes, they will be ready. But this is one of the easiest things you can do. If you think about it, when the lady invented, oh yeah, he's got to taste it. I'm sorry.
It's hot, guys.
It's hot. Don't you burn your mouth. Look how creamy it is. Can you see? This is so creamy.
The cheese is gonna burn me, but I'm cool.
I'll take a piece.
I'm going for it, guys.
Oh my God. It is not dried out. And the next day it won't be dried out. That's the secret to delicious Shoodie bread. Isn't that good? Camera crew, we have some for you. It comes out creamy and delicious every time you make it. I like making this because we are empty nesters at this point, so we can use a small skillet and get a couple of batches out of here.
Two batches.
We can make the griddle cakes from,
30 batches of that.
and that's just enough for us. He loves cornbread.
Yeah,
We grew up eating cornbread
I can eat cornbread at every meal.
every meal. My grandmothers used to eat cornbread at every meal.
We ate cornbread at every meal. We don't care what it was, we ate cornbread.
Especially on Sundays after church, my grandmother would have her dinner cooked Saturday night. The meat, greens, everything she needed. We got out of church, only thing we had to do was make iced tea and cornbread.
And we'll make lemonade.
So she had us to set the table. We had dinner together. Our whole goal is to bring families back into the kitchen together, cooking. So you can have a conversation, see how each other's day is. Because if you think about it, you work so much, by the time you get home, one may be cooking, one may be cutting the grass. But if you come in the kitchen and cook together, you can find out, we got food on, how the day went, set new goals together, talk to the children, get the family back into the kitchen together cooking. Because there's nothing like a home-cooked meal, doing it yourself, and trial and error, just learning what you like and what you don't like. It's so much healthier for you. I was just getting ready to say that. He's so smart.
It is.
Smart man, you guys.
It's
better than fast food. We eat fast food. And we be in a restaurant, get home, 2 hours later we're hungry again. He's like, I'm hungry, and I'm like, I am too.
But a home cooked meal,
it lasts.
Ooh, I ain't gonna be eating that much.
It lasts.
Right here in States, yeah, yes it does, it really does.
And a lot of people told us, even though it's summer, because people think cornbread is a savory dish just for the fall and winter with your soups and stews. All year round. This right here is a meal in itself. You don't have to have anything with it. Just Shoodie bread, load it up, put whatever you want to in it. Maybe some baked chicken on the side.
No baked chicken? Oh, yes.
That'd be really good.
Keep it spicy.
And some keep it spicy seasoning on it, put it on the grill, and just have Shoodie bread.
Wow.
And put your vegetables in there. Oh, we had a lady talk about broccoli and cheese. She put broccoli and cheese in Shoodie bread. And correct, so you can do so much with it. We had a friend to tell us about meat pies. You can take it. It's kind of like the meat patties that are made in other countries where you take the fork and press it around. You can do so much with Shoodie bread. Just that one bottle of Shoodie bread does so much.
Everything for you. Yes, this is greatness right here.
It makes life so much easier and delicious. Yes. So let's check this real quick because we should be ready to come out. Yes, we are.
Guys, I'm gonna tell you about my little cooking skills. I started cooking when I was about, like I said, 5. First piece I cooked was a piece of toast. And then became oatmeal and cream of wheat. And then as I was probably in the 7th grade, my grandparents was in a bad car accident. So they was disabled for a while. So we just sit around. My grandma cooked all the time in the kitchen. We'll play cards. She'd be cooking. She would come and join us and play cards while we was cooking.
Spending time together.
So when they was in the car wreck, we decided to cook our grandparents a 7-course meal one day. And that when the cooking started. Then we became the grandparents said, go downstairs and cook some meat.
So they started something there.
Now, I mean, that's work that done, but guess what? Now I just love cooking because they want us to cook all the time. And we just know how to cook by just sitting in the kitchen, playing cards, talking to each other, talking to the grandparents.
Spending time
together.
It's
that's
just
all
so
that
much
is.
fun.
You know, we didn't have no cell phones, none of this. We just went to talking to each other and had fun. We had played our own games and cooking, guys. It's not an art. It's something that you got to love to do.
You got to love it. Cook from your heart. And just don't be afraid. Just go with trial and error. Try something. If it doesn't taste right, try something different. But get in the kitchen and get started. Get your kids in there. I know so many young ladies who can't cook. They don't like to cook because they feel they can't cook. And I'm like, there's no such word as can't. And then some people don't like to cook. They feel it takes too much time. And I'm like,
they don't take no time cooking.
Watch our videos on YouTube. Go to keepitspicy.com. We have videos on there of cooking meals. All of our meals are under an hour. Most of them are 30 or 40 minutes. We could cook a complete meal in 30 or 40 minutes. We did a salmon meal that'll be on YouTube.
I don't think
All right, 25 minutes.
No
or so.
time.
We did the Brussels sprouts with what kind of meat we had?
Roast. No, we had a
Roasted Brussels sprouts.
The cod.
He did a
Yeah,
cod.
breadcrumbs.
Yeah, he did with breadcrumbs, and he put cheese and olive oil with it. So it was crunchy from baking it in the oven.
You get fresh and homemade breadcrumbs.
I forgot what kind of meat it was.
Yes.
It took us less than 30 minutes to make that.
Yes. And
So-
that was so good.
It's so good. So we always say keep it simple, keep it scrumptious, but keep it spicy, no matter what room of the house you're in. So these muffins should be ready. Let me lay something down so we don't burn our countertop. Get some of this stuff out of the way. Get cleaned up. Thank you guys for tuning in. Stay tuned to our YouTube channel, which is keepitspicy.com, for more amazing recipes. Subscribe to our channel and give it that big thumbs up so you can be a part of our ambassador world. Get these t-shirts that we have available. Keep it spicy. Turn around.
Yes.
The baby always says, turn around. Because you go to keepitspicy@gmail.com. Email us. Tell us your story. If you're a victim of domestic violence, if you've been involved in a senseless crime, if you had an illness that you've come over, we would love for you to sit in our kitchen. We're going to have a live audience that will be sitting in here while we're cooking so you can taste the food. Tell the people what you think about the food. Tell the people what you think about our gourmet Shoodie bread, because we're going to have this at a lot of our cooking events that we do. Because everywhere we go, we sell out of this.
Cornbread, yes.
So go to our webpage, keepitspicywithan.e.com. Purchase this. Purchase our line of gourmet smoked spices that we have. The sample set.
And also, we'll be doing backyard cooking too. Yes.
We have an outdoor kitchen. So check it out.
Cooking outdoors, guys, a whole lot too.
We'll have some amazing recipes
Enjoy the
for
summer.
you. And we have a new cookbook that's coming out called Keep It Spicy. Not only will we be sharing recipes, we'll be sharing how you can keep it spicy in your love life, to keep your hubby or your wife excited about coming home to you every day after work. We want you to, if you're married and you're a couple, stay married. There's so many things that people break up over. Oh, you got a beep going on. So many things that people break up over that are so simple, but it's worth writing out because something brought you guys together for a reason. You got to enjoy one another. And don't feel that you always got to be right when you argue. I'm always right, but I don't have to make him understand it. All right, so these are the meatballs right here. These, we tucked a little meatball inside. Look at that. These are delicious meatballs, and they are done, you guys. Look at that. Just as creamy. So the hubby's going to sprinkle a little bit of our gourmet smoked paprika on top of these to give it some color. And let me get you a plate so you can take that out and they can see what you got going on here, honey. Got it? Let him burn his fingers because it just came out of it. Now cut into that so they can see that meatball on the inside. Look at that.
Oh, look at that, guys.
That is a meal in itself. That bread is so creamy right there. Look at that. So just think, you can put chicken, you can put barbecue chicken, you can put anything you want in the middle. Broccoli with a hunk of cheese if you're vegetarian. Okay, get that fork, babe. Tell us what you think. We do these as appetizers when we go places, or we pop them in the freezer, and when we're too busy, we take them out when we do events. This will be our meal. He takes them sometimes for lunch. They are so good and so easy. Oh, it's hot, don't burn your mouth. So we got one more thing that we want to show you. You want to get the last thing out of the oven, honey?
Yeah.
I don't want to burn my counter here. This was so much fun. I'm so glad you guys tuned in to be a part of our Shoodie bread, making it so many different ways. Now these are the little mini muffins that we made. Look at those. So let me put you a plate for those.
Well, I'm gonna have one more bite what she giving me.
They're simple and they're really, really good. These are just mini muffins we made. Look at that, how cute they are. These are so good. Just think about putting, you can do the broccoli and cheese in this. You can do a smaller meatball. I did the loaded Shoodie bread to these. This is to a Christmas party. And we're going to sprinkle just a little bit of this is Asiago on top. And it's going to melt because they are hot.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
That's it.
Take it up, huh? Well,
So remember, thank you guys for tuning. Oh, he's going to try it real
I'm going to
quick.
have some of this too. Yeah.
Don't burn your mouth.
It's worth it.
He said it's worth it. I believe it.
The pepper.
Those peppers. And that little Asiago, just a little bit of Asiago cheese. You could use Gouda, whatever your favorite cheese is. But you guys, you have to try. Just keep it spicy. We're trying to make your life so much easier. It's already pre-mixed, pre-made. All you do is pour. We've made stuffed Shoodie bread. We've made mini Shoodie breads. We've made griddle cakes. We've made loaded Shoodie bread, which is baked in the oven. And of course, we got our Shoodie bread cornbread salad.
Yeah.
So you guys, keep it scrumptious, keep it simple, but more than anything, keep it spicy. See you next time.
Next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.